Martin Truex Jr., he drives the number 78 car for Denver-based Furniture Row Racing, and last week he drove it to first place in the Pocono Sprint Cup. Martin, thanks for joining the show.
Yeah, thanks for having me on. How you guys doing?
Hey, we're doing just great. Congratulations, and have you finished celebrating, or does it continue?
It's sort of continued. I've been kind of doing that in between work here and there. We tested yesterday in Darlington, and had some other stuff to do this week. So I've been doing a little bit of fishing, a little bit of hanging out with some friends, and then a little bit of work in between.
Oh, you know what? I should wish you condolences, and I'm very sorry about it. It was your grandmother, correct?
Yes, sir.
Yeah, sorry about that. So I probably shouldn't ask the celebration story or the celebration question too much.
Well, allow me to double down on this. How is your girlfriend doing?
Great. Yeah, she's doing great. Thanks for asking.
Okay.
Hey, Martin, how did you hook up with Furniture Row? Again, a Denver-based NASCAR team.
Yeah, honestly, I kind of had some crazy stuff go down with the team I was running for back in 2013, and towards the end of the season, our sponsor decided to leave, and it was like, okay, I got to figure out what I'm going to do next year, and it just so happened that the 78 car just opened up. The driver that they had was getting ready to leave at the end of the season. It was like, okay, so there's my opportunity. I met with Barney Visser, the owner, and Joe Peroni, the general manager, and went up to Denver, seen their shop, and met some of the team guys, and was like, wow, this is a really first class operation, and this is a car I'd like to drive. And we just put the deal together and went racing last year. So it happened kind of quick, but it's been a great relationship, and it's really neat to be racing for the only team that's really not North Carolina. So it's been cool to race for the team out of Denver, and it's been a lot of fun.
Is there any logical way to explain what happened last year to what we're talking about this year? Last year, I think it's fair to say that you struggled.
Mm-hmm.
This year, 13 top 10 finishes? How do you explain that?
A lot of hard work. I mean, that's really the bottom line. Last year we just really couldn't get anything to go right. The cars weren't working well. They weren't fast. We had a lot of mechanical failures. We got caught up in some wrecks, and it was just one of those seasons to forget, where it just seemed like we couldn't gain any momentum. We had a few good runs throughout the season, but they were so far and few between. It was really just hard to build any momentum, any confidence in what we were doing, and just really just searching for speed all year. So a lot of hard work over the winter, and a lot of great decisions by the team has just led to what we have now. And it's crazy to think that the change that the team has gone through, and and the turnaround has just been incredible. So it's been a lot of fun. It's been rewarding for everyone involved, and it's been a lot of fun to race their cars this year.
Yeah, Martin, before you won Pocono last weekend, there were a bunch of top 5 finishes this year, and I'm wondering, could you feel it coming? I mean, did you have an inkling that this thing was going to pop any moment?
I really did. I mean, the last 4 races, we've led the most laps in all 4 of them. So it's been, it's definitely been, we've had that feeling like, okay, we're going to get one of these. We just got to keep doing what we're doing, keep putting ourselves up front, keep leading laps. And sooner or later, we're going to break through and get the monkey off our back. So it's been, it was a great weekend last weekend. It just was an awesome race. And, just, again, really proud of the team for what they're doing. And hopefully we can keep it up and fight for the championship at the end of the year.
He's NASCAR driver Martin Truex, and all live guests are brought to you by Papa John's. Better ingredients, better pizza, Papa John's.